Craig, defeat at Widnes this afternoon. How disappointed are you with the result?
Yeah, disappointed, frustrated. I think we're in that period at the minute, that transition period where parts of the game are going to be good one week and other parts of the game are going to be bad the week after, and it's not mirroring them both parts of the game together. I thought last week we were really poor coming out of yardage and on the back foot all the time. This week I thought we were really good coming out of yardage. Last week I thought his execution, good ball, were really clinical. This week it was miles off. But we've got some new players in the spine in important position. Jack Walker, Morgan Smith, Corey Johnson, 3 out of your 4 spine players there that are new and learn how to play together, and the other guys have got to learn how to play with them as well. But in terms of the effort and the commitment, the work rate, I thought they were outstanding today. I think it's not a case of a lack of hard work. It's maybe working a little bit smarter at times.
Especially in the second half, you talk about the new players in that spine coming in. You could trying to do things to pull off and get that try. Do you think it might take a little bit of time, as you say, with them coming into that new environment?
Yeah, I said that at the start of the season. With us coming back in so late, that we're always going to be a little bit behind, and we're going to be learning about each other through the competitive games. Obviously, you want to be learning and winning games at the same time, but we've got to make sure that we're trying to learn as quickly as possible to put these plans in place, or these executions in place. I think defensively we're pretty sound today around the middle. So like I said, there's elements of the game that are going to be great one week and they're going to be poor in the same week as well. So it's about mirroring them together. Hopefully next week we get a few more players back, so we've got a few more people to choose from, put back in the natural normal positions as well. So we've had that to contend with. Corey Johnson playing 80 minutes at 9 in the middle because Reece Butlerworth when injured didn't particularly help a great deal, I guess, for him as well. So it'd be nice to get Reece back hopefully next week, so he can give us a little bit something in the middle of the park just before half time.
We spoke pre-match before this game. Widnes, especially any team in the Championship, anyone can beat anyone. And as we saw, Widnes went to France last week, beat Toulouse. This week we've gone close and we've lost by the narrowest of margin. So I think it's quite early still to tell that it's going to be a long season ahead, isn't it?
Yeah, it is 100%. Yeah, and I think anybody who's looked at the Championship has said that if you come under prepared or you're slightly off, then you're going to get beat regardless of who you're playing. You look at the teams in the Championship and you try and predict the top 6, and there might be 3 or 4 teams out of that prediction that you think, well, they should be in the top 6 or they could be in the top 6, and that's how competitive the Championship is. So we need to keep working on our skills, we need to keep working on our execution, and just keep working hard really, and hopefully it'll come sooner rather than later. We've got a step away from the league campaign next week into the 1895 Cup. The players have said themselves that they want to have a real good dig at getting back to Wembley this year, so that's his focus next week, is the 1895 Cup, and hopefully we can start building a little bit of momentum to take us back into the league campaign the week after.
And just on that Donny game, as you say, how nice must it feel to obviously have, in a way, 2 weeks to kind of prepare for that next league game?
Yeah, it's nice because we can get a little bit more training in there and hopefully work on some more of the connections, and it doesn't help as well when you've got a lot of people injured that you can't work in training with 13 against 13 or left feet right edges, full edges. We had 17, 18 people training this week, so getting them connections both offensively and defensively is very, very difficult. So it's we've got that to contend with as well. But yeah, like I say, it's rugby league and you've got to contend with these things. And normally the lack of players come later on in the season after a long grueling season rather than at the start. But hopefully we can build a little bit of momentum next week and tell it into the league campaign.
And it was your first proper away game competitively this afternoon. Just how nice was it to see the away spot that came across the northwest with us?
Yeah, it's great. Always is, mate. Yeah, the supporters are the lifeblood of any club out there, and to follow us all over there in this weather. Not a great day, was it? And hopefully that they'll stick with us. They can see that the effort's there from the boys, and like I say, hopefully sooner rather than later it'll click for them.